So before we go, I would just like to add who we've noticed has been trying to harass us, chase us down, hunt us down. And I know the word hunt uh, sounds a little bit too much, but when slavery, when black people were being chased down and hunted down for sport, this was exactly what this seemed like when we were going through it. We were this black family and going through different areas, and the majority of the people that were chasing us down, that's why I'm saying this is a race motivated harassment against us.
Especially in Peterborough.
There's two particular groups.
Those towns.
One of them was white. So there's a lot of white families or white people chasing us down in different areas, male and female.
With the kids and dogs.
Now, I'm not saying this in a racist way. The other group was it seemed like an particular Indian group, which makes us wonder: is two particular groups working together? These were the people who were chasing us down in the vehicles. There were other races that were involved at times too, but they were used more to get information from us. For instance, like they may be walkers. If we went in a certain community, they will try to use people of that community to come to us. But these weren't the people that were in the vehicles who were chasing us. So they would use our own people. They would use homeless black people to come up and try to ask us questions. Kids who are playing basketball. This is the kind of things that they'll do. So I want you to be aware that they will use people in your own community to come against you. But this is racially motivated. If you look at the people who are perpetrating it, they are usually of one particular race that were coming after us. So we had two different groups this time. And as my wife was reading the Bible, they say that, all these nations, David used to say, all these nations will come together against us. And that's basically what they're doing. So
slavery all over again.
If this isn't one entity, it may be two different entities working together for some common goal. Or one is hiding behind the other and using the other. But we do know that it was a race component in this, and they were chasing us down. And they were extremely comfortable, or we felt uncomfortable, especially when we were in areas where it was a majority of maybe that persuasion when we were going through there. But they were extremely comfortable in those areas. They knew the areas extremely well. So I just wanted to add this to this so that everybody knows that this is not something to take lightly, especially. Oh yes, yes, that's true. Inside the restaurant, we forgot to mention. There's a lot of things that we have left out in our previous videos, and that's why we're having this video where it's more of a discussion between my wife and I, and us just throwing out thoughts and letting you know about the little things that are happening. And one of them was in a restaurant, and we found a pill inside my wife's drink.
Ginger ale.
In her ginger ale. So
I wanted to believe it was chocolate cake. My husband, it was a piece. Yeah. So I'm thinking, why would there be a food in my drink? But I looked at it closely, and I'm like, nah. Yeah. You know what I mean? You wonder in retrospect, and it was a pill in my ginger ale. And they actually stopped and pretend there was construction, held up a lot of cars, and we were the first one, like they want to get us isolated. In the gyms, people that used to like us, they start turning on us. They're telling people lies on us in our storage. I knew the woman for a year. They started treating us differently. Yeah. Lots of different things are happening. Like, people are believing the lies.
And yes, these things may seem common, but when they're happening to you many times a day, frequently throughout the week, then you have to start piecing them together. That something here is going on, and they're trying to be very subtle about this. So watch out for them. They're just these wicked people. They're just like snakes. Okay?
And police officers
they hide in the grass. And we have to come against them to stop them. They're a wicked group. They're Satan's right hand. Whoever these guys are that are coming against them, we need to come to get them. Come against them, because they're like Satan's right hand. I'll set it up again. I don't know who they are.
And but police officers are in on it too. Certain ones were Indian and certain whites. They're nodding at them when we went to the police station for safety.
We go to certain places,
for
and
safety
if
for
they
the
are the same
police, they
persuasion,
ignored us.
they may not. We've seen situations where they nod at each other and do different things. That's why we know that this is at a higher level. And us being the black group, we're down at the bottom of the totem pole again. I think this could be some kind of testing that they're doing before they plan something very larger, much larger.
But the
That's going on right
Scarborough
now.
police was kind, and I like to say the Whitby, a young lady and an older man. Not all the Whitby police officers were nice, saying we're frantic, you're making this up, you're paranoid. But we had pictures. And even the lady said, I believe you, one police officer, because she worked for the fraud department for 5 years. But the other ones that are just on there, and you have to report to them, they have no knowledge or experience of fraud. So they will say, you're frantic, ma'am, you're paranoid. But the ones that were really helpful, the police officers, were the experienced ones who recognized our story, and they said it happened. They know about the web pages, your VIN numbers on cars. People will try to pretend to be you, and there's an organization out there, and they said there is a civil case here, and they gave us a report number. And also, Psalm 54, everyone. We pray every day that there's a God that will save us. Please comment and let us know if you know anyone that has gone through anything. Please, we're asking why. Why is this happening? Who wants to hurt us? Please, bring us to court and do it the legal way. Why are you chasing us? What if it was happening to your family? Please, get our side of it before you take dirty money. Ask, why are we chasing these old people that's past 50? What did they do? Ask us if it's true before you take dirty money from people. Some of you don't need the money. Why are you doing this?
And
And
although we
that's why we're in prayer.
mention those races, this is not a race hate video, so don't even put it there, because we'll let you know that even the police officers that were being helpful to us were white. So
And I have white in
so
me.
it's not
I have
about this,
Spanish and
but
Indian.
we know. So
We're
we
not
know when
racist.
we're being attacked, and
Okay,
it's
look at
racially
me.
motivated. It's
We're not
racially
attacking
motivated
Indians.
because
I
of who
have
the
Indian in
perpetrators
me.
are and how they're using
I
their
dress
power
like them.
against a particular group.
I
So
believe in
please
God.
don't send any other comments that are off topic about how this is a race video or whatever. Okay?
And there's good
Please
and bad
put
in
it
every
together,
race.
and please leave some comments that may shed some light on what is going on here. We thank you very much for listening to our video.
And I like to say, save us, O Creator, by your name. Vindicate us by your might. Hear our prayer. Listen to the words of our mouth. We have to go to God because the court or the officers can't do anything unless we're killed or hurt. And we're not going to wait for us to be killed or hurt for them to really, truly investigate. Yes, they have pictures, they have faces, and we've sent lots of it. But they will keep investigating until something is shown up for a higher person that's behind this. But we're sending it to families. Many people have copies if anything happened to us. We just want to ask for help. Comment. Let us know. Anybody who's been through it, let us know. Is this a government thing? Someone wants our identity? How do we get our lives back on this? Thank you, everybody. Please comment and let us know. Pray for us.